Move. L. Well, I'll change the camera if I need to. But I think this is important. I don't get the DLC because Square Enix is greedy. So I'm just going to buy me a new copy with a new voucher. So this is still a rented copy, but... Oh, I'm not even on.
Turn it back on. Okay, going back to my statement. This is still a rented copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake from the library. PS5 version. And I tried every other way to get the DLC for free. Thank you, bro. I have a good trainer at the gym. But yeah, back to what I was saying, this is the PS5 version. So, we'll see if the performance is even better than the PS4. I still think it is, personally, from when I'm playing it, but let's see how it handles streaming on top of that. I need to get a Twitch pillow for right there next to YouTube. That's kind of my next thing I want to get, is that once I'm back to financially and everything's running right in my household, I'm going to buy me a Twitch pillow. I'll order a Twitch pillow. But first I want to get me Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5, a new copy that has the UP DLC. Because that's the only where I'm going. I'm not paying premium for PlayStation Premium. I'm not doing that shit. I mean, it's cool. You get Tekken 2, classic games, and new PS5 games, like not new, but when they first came out. But you know, as free games to download. But that premium is going to cost you $100 a year. So if you're not quick with it, see if they made it like $60 or $70, okay. Because at least with Nintendo Switch, you get to have all the libraries. You get to have the Game Boy, the Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, and everything else. I'm not paying $100 per year. That's not happening. That's not happening. I just buy these games individually. Once my, finances come back. But that's my little rant. I'm done with my rant. We're gonna play the Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5 versions, see the differences and stuff. So we finished Crisis Core, so why not just do this? And then when I eventually get a new copy and get the redeem code, then I'll do episode UP. And then when Rebirth comes out, now I hope they don't pull this BS. Man, all these games are already microtransaction to hell, anyways. Just because, Square Enix got to be like every other game company. Ubisoft's not a good company to follow. Just saying. Not a good company to follow the footsteps of. Especially when, let's be honest, most of Square Enix's library is doing much better than Ubisoft right now.
Get down here, Merc.
Ooh, man, look at that. Okay. Yeah, it's just a new Game Plus. I'm not trying to re-get all my stuff. I just want to take a look at the graphics. Just all my stream. Oh my god. Ooh, the sword and the scratches on the details. Of course, Zach's gonna be pissed off in life is if he. Well, this time he's alive, but Angeal's probably pissed off at Cloud for getting the bunch of swords scratched up. Okay, we're done looking at how beautiful Cloud looks. He's a very sexy man.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up. You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
I'm only doing New Game Plus because I want to keep my stuff. I've worked hard to get all those Gata Damarons and all that other stuff.
Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
At least I get to keep the performance though. Go ahead. This is running like 60 frames per second. Like I will give it that. It's running 60 frames per second. So here it is. There's Benor White. There's the Crisis Core reference. Genesis is right there. Benor White juice. If you didn't know from the last stream, Genesis is the one who created Benor White juice as a kid.
Yeah, what he said.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
Actually, I kind of want to advertise the stream. Hold up. I want to advertise. Stretch my phone. I'm sitting far away from the phone. Hold up. Let me get my thing and share my stuff so people that want to watch me can. Okay, where do I... I don't want my personal trainer watching this right now because he's like, you're using this. Well, I'm not like I'm not trying to change my gear. I like my layout. I'm just playing for the story right now. I'm not even trying to. If I want to play Souls mode, I will. Though if I got the UP DLC and beat it, then I'd be fighting Weiss the Immaculate, and it is Souls hard. Okay, where's the X? Oh no, it's Twitter. I hate calling it X. Why is it X? Can anyone tell me, if you're in this chat, why Twitter's called X? When did Twitter become MySpace? Because it's like, that's why they did it. I'm sure that's why. Gotta be a little extra edgy. Ironically, with me with black long hair and piercings and black ninja cloak saying that. And the Vincent Valentine aesthetic too. Alright. At least you're gonna keep up the 60 frames per second. If they took that away, too, I'd be pissed.
He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of
I'm a
us.
water kid.
I'm glad to have him.
Oh wow, I'm almost done with this.
This is a
Stay
one-time gig.
hydrated.
When
That's why
it's
it looks
done,
so good.
we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people. Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same.
Water's good for you. I usually drink it as
Come
a
on,
jug.
nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think.
So I might not be able to hit the gym this weekend if it gets too hot. I still got cardiac freaking problems. Yeah, I've lost weight and it's manageable now. I remember that I would get like not a stroke, but like my arm would hurt, my chest would burn, and you know.
You better be worth the money,
it was
Merc.
bad.
Every last gill.
It was bad. It depends how it is. I almost died today at work. I'm not no joke. Especially when I'm going to have to go push some carts in at 104 degrees weather.
Get him, boy!
No more playing nice. Enough.
Hey!
Looks like you're next.
I might not even hit the gym Thursday, to be honest.
Nothing to it.
I'll be real. Unless it goes down. If it goes down to like 90 or something like that, I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool if it goes down to...
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Okay, good. I still got my command menu, so... I put the camera up in the right spot. If you want to see me with not my pretty face on there and have such annoying commentary, you can watch my PS4 clips I made of the together. I made of the remake when that came out the first time. But I figure people want to watch the PS5 version with all the graphical changes and
Not
how
so fast.
beautiful it looks.
We've got company.
Even without the DLC, it still looks beautiful. I'm not denying that. I mean, I'm probably gonna get the game most likely when Rebirth comes out. And if you don't know, Rebirth is the second game. But if they make it where you have to pay $50 to recruit Vincent, the character that should be already in the game, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be making rants, but I'm not no joke. I'm gonna go on Square Enix on that. Cause they said in it, Vincent was gonna be in part 2.
Let's go.
Be in part 2. Vincent slipping in his casket. It's even confirmed because Zack opens the casket in Crisis Core Reunion, which is a canonized version of Crisis Core, and sees Vincent sleeping. So Vincent is canon. I don't care. I'm not about to hear his. And then we got Dirge of Cerberus characters in episode intermission. The reason why I want to play episode intermission, maybe the best way to introduce the Dirge of Cerberus characters, since no one's gonna ever release a remake or even a port of Dirge of Cerberus. But too bad. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake engine would work good with Dirge of Cerberus. Just you can't make it canon.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
Okay, they changed the dialogue a little
Have
bit.
it your way, Mutt. We can do
On the
this with you,
PS5
or we can do this without you.
They really changed the dialogue.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Ooh, the lighting is better too. I mean, it had these graphics for the PS4 version, but the
Don't you
lighting is
worry.
what makes the
Things will
difference.
happen
Like,
to
this looks real.
3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Like, I feel like I'm talking to these people in real life. Like,
Who's there?
it's crazy.
Door!
How realistic. I can't wait to see Vincent. I gotta see Vincent in Rebirth with these graphics.
It's over!
If he's
That's
gonna wear
my
his
line.
classic, if Vince's gonna wear his classic iconic fingerless gloves from the '90s, from '97, or if it's just gonna be just the Dirge of Cerberus, or just the Dirge of Cerberus look with the smaller gun. I'll even cosplay that.
We can take it! Make it
Since I'm actually known as the Kansas Vincent Valentine.
Then let's move.
He always knows.
But I want to see him with the. I do want to see what he's gonna look like in Rebirth. Oh my God.
It's a good thing I
Can
know
you
someone
imagine?
who can get us the passcodes.
Same thing with Sid too.
Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Avalanche Black reference.
Careful in there.
I forgot to put lore discussion because there's gonna be some lot of lore. If anyone's in the
I
Final
got this
Fantasy
place
7 lore, this is a stream for you. But yeah, that's Avalanche Black she's talking about. The one Fujito ran when he was in Wutai and he was leading
So,
Avalanche
you know
Black.
Tifa, right? It's not really my
Avalanche
business,
Black,
but
let's put this
are you
way,
guys
are a
close?
much more, let's put this psychopathic version of Avalanche. They'll even kill children, women, and anything else. And Fujito would experiment on it because Fujito looked up to Hojo. Fujito was actually a nut job. They need to put the mobile games on, those mobile games on here.
Loud!
Because you had to have a
you
Japanese phone to
ignoring
play
me?
before Crisis. It was a Turk story, but that's what Jesse's referencing is
Tifa and
Avalanche
I.
Black. But of course, I think it's really the other way around. They think Barrett's like that because Barrett blew up a reactor. I mean, to be fair though, it did disrupt civilians' lives. But if you really look at the grand scheme of things, Shinra is so evil that it's deserved. You Yeah,
These
man.
sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
That's
Rest
the
assured,
elf
our inquiries
avalanche.
will not
That's
take
the other
much
Beaver's
longer.
avalanche, if you didn't know. That's why
This
President Shimmer
punk's
calls
sole purpose is to
Sephiroth
drain the
deal
planet
with
dry.
elf.
While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit.
Because there's
it's
3
here
branches of
sucking up
Avalanche.
Mako. It doesn't
Originally,
rest,
it
and
was a big enough
doesn't care.
army.
You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the
I want to see
lifeblood of
Charles
our world.
Flush.
The
That's a
planet
Pokemon
bleeds
Center plush,
green
by the
like
way.
you and me bleed red. The hell you think's
Anyone
gonna
wants to
happen
know
when it's all
about
gone, huh?
Pokemon 45,
Answer
but
me!
It goes to 100 to 150.
You gonna
Especially
stand
now
there
with the
and
Pokemon
pretend
craze.
you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Oh
Say that
man,
again.
Cloud's such a smart mouth. I like that.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screen.
I would say Cloud's emo. He's more of a cold guy. Like he just, doesn't, he just, unless it fits with his narrative, he don't really care. Of course, this is the persona he's putting on because he thinks that this
Our
is
lives
Zack
are
is
on the
like
line
that.
now.
He doesn't know who Zack is. He knows who Zack is, but he doesn't remember the name because of the
You
PTSD
listening, Merc?
and the trauma.
One false
let him-
move.
Wouldn't let him take that. So he's,
And
at
that
this point,
happens.
if
Well,
that,
so
the reason
much
why
for having
Cloud's
Cloud
like
do
this
all the fighting.
is Cloud
There are
thinks
some
he's
places a
Zack.
sword just can't reach.
But this is not how Zack behaves. Zack was never an arrogant,
Just bear with him
devil
for
may
me,
care
would you?
attitude.
Yeah.
Cloud's a good character for mental illness. Like
Should have asked for more money.
I'd say he's a good representation of what to have mental illness is like, because it's like, his trauma, it's realistic. We'll do anything to, what we're gonna do is we would do anything to avoid that something's ever bad happen to us. So we'll go and make up something, or say that my friend is the one who got hurt, or my friend this, or and it's human pride. But the pride protects the feelings. So that's why Cloud thinks that everything Zack has done, he actually done. Plus the Genova cells. Because Genova cells amplify negative emotions. And if you have enough of it, she could even take complete
Look what we
control of
have
you. In fact,
here.
that's what happened to
The
Genesis
laser security system.
and Sephiroth.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
But that's why
I'm
Cloud is
guessing you've
arrogant,
done this
if
kind
you
of
want
thing
to know.
before.
Yeah.
He thinks that
Figure
Zack
out the
was
timing
like
of the
this and
lasers.
he was
Then
Zack.
make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood
One day I'll do a
pumping.
character study. That's how cool it is, and it has a good story, but it's a good representation of each mental illnesses. Because Barrett's mental illness goes into being angry all the time. Vincent really is envy. He'd rather have other people's lives than the life he has. Understandably.
You're doing good, soldier.
Yuffie is greed because she
Let's
steals.
see what's up next.
And it's more of the same. Come on then.
Pretty easy, right?
I'm trying to think what Sid is. So Sid is Wrath too. I think that no, I'd be Barrett. That's Wrath. But each character represents a part of mental
Pay more
illness.
attention. Nice job, Cloud.
Phew.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
And like an aspect of some mental illness. Each of the heroes have it. Same thing with the villain.
Look,
Sephiroth has a
they
loss
don't
of
call those
identity.
things sweepers for nothing.
That's why
They can
he's
wipe out a
all
whole
about
squad
doing
in seconds.
things for
Not if you
Genova.
wipe the floor
What I
with
like
them
about this
first.
version, he's doing things on his own because this Sephiroth has grew past that weakness and started having his own individualized identity. But that's why I like Final Fantasy VII so much. As well, it's just like the characters, And I study mental health. I'm not a therapist, but I study mental health. I've been studying ever since I got there.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Each character is a
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Still streaming. Because, I mean, I got...
20-something?
Hold up.
Huh?
Soldier, first class. Doesn't go
Okay,
into
good.
the
I'm still
20s.
live.
What the hell you talking about? I mean, your
Yeah, I'm gonna
age,
keep
not
this
your
up there
goddamn
because I want to
rank.
make sure that I could see.
Though for
Okay.
all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Barrett, come on, bud. I gotta look it up though, but I know that there was actually not a meme, but like I'm not even a motivational poster, but someone put
That's
a
our
picture
target, the
of all
reactor
the Final
core.
Fantasy VII
Gotta
characters,
set the bomb at the
and then
bottom.
what they represent, what part mental
Let's get
illness
down
they
there.
represent. But there was something I just can't remember it from the top of my head.
God
This
damn.
old 30-year-old
I can
boomer head
practice
doesn't
this.
remember much anymore.
Hurry it up. Oh, it's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this.
I wanted to stream to see what's gonna play like. Like I'm gonna go back and rewatch all this stuff when I
We
upload on
sink right
YouTube.
down to the bottom, to the planet's core.
No. The pump would suck us back up.
How confident. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this cutscene. Everyone's already seen it. We'll do 20. And with all my
Pretty
gear,
cocky,
come on.
ain't you?
With all my gear I have, come on. I don't even think that's gonna be fair, but that's alright. We're playing for the story anyways.
You double cross.
People want to see me play on hard mode and scream and holler and treat this as soul
Heads up.
games. I'll do a
What in the
separate stream for that. I just want to play the PS5 version because I want to see the performance.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor.
But I'm gonna be
plating.
realistic. I'm not gonna go out of my way to just
Lightning match.
spam any limit.
No other option. The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Sir, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit.
Get behind the debris.
Take cover behind that debris.
Yeah, I'll still one hit you no matter what level you are.
Now, go.
That's the one hit killer. I actually did it because I was curious about it. This was on a separate plate.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it.
Apparently,
We gotta take it out quicker. We're
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on. We've got to move.
I've seen a hair tutorial where you can get your hair like
Where's we
clouds.
coming our way out? Go, go, go!
It's from this Asian guy, and it looked really legit. Like, oh my god. It was like from 9 or 10 years ago. This is back when I was in my senior emo phase, and I wanted to get anime hair just because anime hair was the thing for like senior emo.
Concentrate. Now you're in for it.
Of course, I gotta be honest, the real anime hair is White's the Immaculate. Big, spiky, bushy, 80s rock star hair that looks kind of, like Sephiroth's hair color fused with Davi Vanity's hair, pretty much, is what Weiss has. But I think they did it on purpose because they always, Final Fantasy games, come on, you gotta have a good choice. No, they do us good too, because they got really beautiful women, I ain't gonna lie. There's not, I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen one Final Fantasy game that does not have a baddie.
Do I look okay?
I have not seen it. It's very rare.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Even I would say the modest looking ones, like from Final Fantasy 16, Jill Warwick, yes ma'am. Though I gotta be honest, Benedicta is actually my 16 wife.
Don't look back. Let's go.
I kind of have a thing for girls that have trouble. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. Girls who have trouble past, I kind of have a thing for them. I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna come back and cry and complain because then I have problems. But I gotta be honest, I'm addicted to girls who have trouble past. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100%.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. It's our ticket.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
Let's go. The others away.
Of course, I don't know if these are the same infantry units in Crisis Core that Zack never got to cut down, but you'd think someone would actually recognize Cloud's Buster Sword.
Got it back.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
This is still good. I like that the updated graphics. Man, it'd be more impressive if I had my surround sound. I'll get that once I get money again. And please do not donate. I will get the sound system myself. I will do this. Sorry, I did it, Thanos. It worked perfectly for that.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
But no, I
You're
will.
going down.
Get serious. That's that.
I do gotta I am being a plumber out here to replace all the shower heads and sink heads. We need some new shower heads and sink heads really badly. I've only been taking cold showers up to this point. Which ain't bad for you. Actually, it's actually better for you, believe it or not. I don't really practice no fap, but the cold shower stuff, yeah, you do. It gives you extra energy because it spikes your the back of your neck and makes you awake. Hot shower feels too good. The cold shower, it tingles the back of your neck, and then you get energy from it. It wakes you straight up. It's like having a cup of coffee. Or energy drink. Cold showers are good for you. And then you get out there faster because, we're so used to the luxuries of hot showers that we don't even want to think about it.
Come on.
But if you think about it though, Buddhist monks, They go into a cold waterfall and shower and meditate. So that should tell you something. Cold showers are actually good for you. It's kind of like the ice bucket. Like what bodybuilders do with the ice bucket and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Cold water is good for your body.
If I couldn't,
Not just to
believe
drink,
me, you'd be
but
the
also
first
to
to know.
bathe and just be-
I'll take that as a yes.
I think hot water is really just a luxury thing.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the
it's
instructions to the letter.
abnormal.
Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
It's really from Buddhist culture that
Well, let's hope
because
the
they go
city's
inside
still
a
in
cold
one
waterfall.
piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That's just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
Sorry, I got dirt in my nose. I was cleaning out stuff out of my bathroom.
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
So, you know, the plumber can get to the sink and replace the heads.
Ugh.
And then the same thing
The
with
air
the
in here
showers, too.
reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I never smelled anything so foul.
Oh, man,
It's me.
smoke.
Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Oh, wow, that wasn't on the PS4 version. This is actually why I wanted to play this on stream. Look, this smoke right here was not in the PS4. This is lighting its smoke for the realistic scenery. They do not have that on the PS4 version. That's why this is an important version to play. In fact, I'll be honest, Integrate is actually the most definitive version. Irregardless of Square Enix forcing you to buy either a new copy or pay $100 premium PlayStation yearly
You can
package.
figure that out later.
It's still the definitive Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You can refuel
Like
at
I
the
wouldn't
base.
look. I would not even
Next
go get a
time I'll have to
PS4
bring a
copy.
little
If you have a
pick-me-up.
PS5, just pick up Integrate and buy it new so you can get the voucher code.
Not far.
Buy it new because Walmart do sell some of these new. If they get them in stock, they do sell these new. They're not
That's
going
about
anywhere
as
for
good
a
a place
while.
as any.
Now, when
Stand back
Rebirth
and
comes
I'll
out,
set the bomb.
that might be a difference. That's going to be a
Can't
different
wait to
story
see you,
altogether.
Marley.
But this is the most definitive version to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is the definitive version. You're not going to get any
She's
better
good
than
to go.
this. I just wish, you know, nothing was a microtransaction and the DLC came out. And again, can't control corporate greed.
You sure told those doors.
Let that
Everything
be a
costs
lesson
money.
to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
I'll get me some water. I'm
Unidentified
thirsty.
intruders have detonated a
Water.
bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 2.
Well, that bottle's empty.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector
I've been drinking water and eating watermelon like crazy. You gotta hydrate yourself, especially in this 100 and something, God forbid, weather. And When I say God forbid weather, it is God forbid weather.
What's done is done.
Like, it was 104 degrees here in Kansas. 104.
It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor.
Even the neighbors that have nicer lawns, they're
they're
losing their grass.
Yeah.
Cars are
News is
smoking
gonna get
up.
Messy.
Well, I came home from work,
And this,
and
is
this
only
dude's
the beginning.
tailpipe was smoking. It was like a dragon,
Y'all gotta look
breathing
at the
fire
bigger
type of
picture
thing.
here.
I'm just like,
Nothing
I would
worth
go
fighting for
turn
was
in
ever
someplace,
won without
call
sacrifice.
AAA or
Though
something
you may
because,
not be crying out, I know you in pain, just like the
because,
planet.
you
But
know,
it's okay,
whew,
'cause I'm here for you.
I felt bad. I'm
Take
like,
the
no,
load off your
I can't.
shoulders.
I'd get anxious. I'd get anxiety driving like
Your
that.
fears,
In fact, I might even have to miss the gym this weekend
your concerns,
because of this, if it's this bad.
your fears.
But, you know,
Whatever your problem, I got
I'm praying that the temperature goes down. I'm in.
So, what's our next move, boss?
you.
And
That's
it's
easy
crazy
enough.
hot.
We get our asses home.
Like, you go outside, it feels like a damn near volcano. All that's missing is the poisonous gas and lava.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey. I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I
You don't know
need to
Jesse
tell
has
you
a
what
crush
this
on
is,
Cloud.
right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job.
My
Nothing
question is,
more.
where did she pick that stuff up from?
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Man, calm. Calm it down. You're
Survival
overwhelming
can be a matter
Cloud.
of luck or skill.
I mean, I can't really blame
And
her.
you can't
though.
rely on luck.
Words to live by.
But she was
Yeah.
like that in the original as well, the
Thanks.
original 7.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
I was only trying to
I'll
help.
be honest though,
Before
say
I
what you
forget,
want about
here's
Cloud,
something extra
and
for
you may
being
call him
so brave.
aloof,
That really
but
was
this
the ride
actually
of a
works on the
lifetime.
women. This
Well,
actually works
see you
on
on
them.
the train.
You know, if you show you're too interested or over eager, it turns them off. You want to be like Cloud and just be, you know, cool and have a chill vibe to it. You're not trying to, you know. If you show you too much interest, you'll run her off. You gotta be kind of cool with it. And this is when when you're just first meeting them. When they get to know you, then you can go ahead and show, you know, that side. But usually you're really supposed to, you know, keep a cool, collected thing going on. Like what Cloud just did. That's how Cloud does Riz right. Even though he's not trying to Riz anybody, what you just saw was Riz.
Station's intact.
What the hell? Oh no, don't tell me it's back. Sorry, I thought, okay. Make sure there's no spiders on me. The spider just came down the TV. Ooh, no, I like this. Ooh, this scene looks better with the 4K TV and the 1080p. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm glad this is in the stream. That scene is why I wanted to stream this. What the hell?
It couldn't be.
Oh, it's
What then?
Cam, bro. I ain't answering that. scammers, they just say this. It's almost like you're talking to AI. They just say the same generic stuff. How are you? Where do you live? I mean, the only people that really fall for that kind of stuff is old people. I ain't that old. That's kind of a 60 to 80-year-old problem. I think I'm well aware to know if this was a real person. Hold up. I gotta answer this. Oh, good. Camera's turned off. Okay. Maybe he didn't mean to call me. Okay. It's my cousin.
You're not real. You're dead. I killed you with my own.
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then. This is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently.
I'm getting my stretches in here.
Can you bear to see the
because I'm far away from a phone. Okay, what's up? Oh yeah, I do.
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading beneath despair. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor.
Because I have those ones.
Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Okay, cool.
You bastard! Yeah!
Where is
Good.
yeah, I want all three of these.
Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
Nope. Damn it. Okay. There it goes. That'd be cool if I get those though. Maybe the best souvenir to have over there.
I'm seeing things.
Because I have the Super
Mako,
Famicom Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. My cousin's asking
You got this.
if I don't have those. I only need 1, 2, and 3. Then I have all the Famicom versions of those. But I do have 4, 5, and 6 Super Famicom. Because I ordered for $16 and it was on sale. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember when, but even if I don't have a Famicom, as a big Final Fantasy head as I am, it makes sense for me to have it. So that's why I did what I did. It's a Christmas gift to myself. But no, I think, yeah, it's the 1 and 2 and 3 I don't have.
What a mess.
For that versions.
I'm so scared. Mom, we want to get our
And I have 7 imported. And 10 import too. course they did.
Don't let the intruder escape.
They'd better catch the bastards who did this.
If you guys don't know, downtown Kansas City looks like this part of Midgar. If you go to downtown Kansas City, it looks like this part of Midgar. It has the amphitheater like this and everything. All the old buildings mixed with some of the new buildings. If I ever get back into an IRL stream, I will...
Not even yourself.
So,
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Wow.
A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Yeah, they're pretty hard to find.
I heard that, you know.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I'm gonna be really like loud.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one.
Let's see.
When was the last time you
Use
saw
my
a
new
real
case.
flower, huh?
Put a ho-oh right there.
Plus, it'll make your girlfriend
They got
stay.
the note of the
I
first
guarantee
pack.
it.
Not those three.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer.
If
In
I
your
can only get one, then I'll
case-
just take one. It don't matter to me.
It's on the house.
No, I don't want to go to eBay and buy it. No. Okay.
Enough already. I'll give you 2 gil for it.
2 measly gil for a real flower? Come on.
5 then.
This one is...
Please, that's not nearly enough.
What up?
Besides, I clearly said it was on the...
I wish that would stop doing that.
You're trying to get rid of
This
me
is-
for 5 lousy gil. Sorry, but your plan won't work.
Keep my phone on here.
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Yeah,
Wait,
you'll say
You
that.
think someone's out to get you?
later.
Is that what you're all
Oh.
worked up about?
What's up?
Relax.
Okay, is the camera
No
thing
one's
on?
going to attack you. I promise.
Alright, my camera's. What's up?
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell.
Oh, okay. Well, is there at least the one of them, or they don't? You mean they don't got like all of them, or is it just the one of them they don't got? Oh yeah, it's a different time zone. That's right, you did. Let's see it. Oh, there you go. Boy, I don't have the Mystic Quest. Yeah, I have that one. That's 5. Yeah, I have 4. I got that one. Yeah, it's Mystic I don't have. Alright. Groovy. That's what's up. I'm gonna holler at you. Alright. Hey, that's fine. Yeah, no, you don't. I'm not gonna let you do that. You know. Yeah, you're gonna have to. That's the only thing that sucks about traveling is the luggage can only take so much. Yeah. Right. Alright. Hope you have a good rest of your vacation, dude. Oh yeah, it is. See you, yep, next Tuesday? Yeah, okay. Okay, I got the Mystic Quest. The Mystic Quest is mine. I know I don't got that. I didn't know they had an import for that one.
Drop your weapon!
Because Mystic Quest was the one they gave us, because they gave us an easy mode Final Fantasy because the Japanese thought we were not really intelligent, but it's definitely a collectible. Ooh. Cool.
Wait. Nice meeting you.
Alright, back to the stream.
Right now.
Oh shit, you can see those lights on the soldier helmets. Hold up. Before I fight you guys, I want to see. Oh, I want to take a good look at you.
Now you're in for it.
Oh wow. Look at the lights. That was not on the PS4 version yet. I mean, you could see it, but now you can see it.
Let's go.
If I ever get back into IRL streaming, though, I will actually go downtown and stream me walking in,
That it?
in like, you know, downtown Kansas, because it looks just like this. It looks just like this.
I'll end this. Enough.
Ooh, even explosions in the water fountain. Okay. PS5 got it down to a science. The only thing that's a drawback is to really use the PS5's full potential, you need PlayStation Premium. Sorry, it's the Siri thing on PlayStation. Okay, I gotta quit saying that now because it opens up that thing. I'm glad I don't have text-to-speech because I know people can spam that. Have a fun time disrupting my game.
Ground forces engaging target and Cotton Plaza. All nearby units confirmed and provide immediate support. Requesting immediate reinforcements at Cotton Plaza.
See, can you imagine, because there's a place in COD where there's a water fountain like this, you imagine Dirge of Cerberus with the Crisis Core remake, remake treatment.
Find another way.
Just saying, even if they have to change the models of Dirge of Cerberus, like with Weiss throwing his trench coat on rather than him being shirtless, I'd be fine with that. Please give Dirge of Cerberus the remake treatment. You don't have to make it canon. The only thing I don't want them to change is Avid Children. Avid Children is perfect the way it is. And they've already made a 4K Ultra HD release of Avid Children. Or like, I think it was like a couple weeks before the remake came out.
Target sighted.
Because they really try to get people hyped for this.
Now you're in for it. Let's go. I see him. Time to get serious. No. Nothing to it.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
I'll end take it serious. See ya. Nothing to it. No more playing.
That's right, well, better yet.
Just in case.
I might use abilities.
Say goodbye.
Ready when you are!
He's here!
Grenade out!
All that with the flower intact.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned! Surrender yourself to public security immediately!
What's that?
You have nowhere to run!
Easy!
I think I'll redesign my bathroom though. I'll try to get the new sink and shower heads. Oh, those are new Shinra crates? Okay, that's what's up.
Into the lifeboat! Time to enjoy this!
No more playing now.
Time to end
You know, I just got another theory for Rebirth. What if you'll see him later in what if Roche was actually Kunzel?
You're dead meat!
It's just a theory I have. You don't see Kunzel's face in Crisis Core, but somehow you're made of, you know that Roche is actually a new character in this game, but he has a third-class soldier uniform. But what if there's two third-class soldiers uniforms, and he became just a cycle, motorcycle guardsman. So Roche has to be cool.
Here we go. That's that.
It's a theory.
Don't let him escape!
But it's something to think about.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure. Wait! I know that.
You put that name in the war. You put that.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Ain't no war. What you doing?
Think he's a keeper?
What you doing in the war?
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround? That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in.
Let me see how they
Front of the
design
train
it.
hold there.
Oh wow, you can see the facial features. You could barely see the facial features of her in the PS4 version. Oh wow. Okay. All right. No, this is the best version. Definitive. Okay, let me look at everybody else. This is what we came here for, the graphics. Okay, ooh, even the dirt, there's even dirt on his wife beater. Okay. What's up? Still can't see her. She's looking at my big sword. She's looking at my big sword. Take it as you want. No way. That is an Avalanche HQ person. That's one of the ones in episode Yuffie. If you don't know that. So that's not a background character. That's actually Poke from. Wow, even the facial expressions when I push people out of the way. And that is the
Just
brat.
leave me alone, all right?
She's a brat. You thought Yuffie was bad? No. Yuffie got nothing on Kyrie. I'm not even. You think I was into you? I got Tifa and Jesse simping over me, bud. The fuck?
Cloud, please.
Don't be stupid.
Oh no. I remember this scene. They did this in the original as well.
Bomb a reactor.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Barrett, don't do that, bud. You gonna snitch on yourself, buddy.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Oh, it's funny.
In my humble opinion,
it's always those straight, those what you call it,
message to the bastards bleeding up
clean, straight type of guys. You know what I'm talking about.
Think they got it?
The one I don't break no rules. I follow the rules every time, but guys, that's what these guys are. And they're just like that. When you confront them, they do this.
Work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
I forgot what they call them. Yeah, squares. Yeah, these are squares. That's what these guys are, squares. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta follow the rules, okay?
Don't we? We should go. Right.
But that's exactly what those characters are. And then when Barrett comes at them, you're like, I didn't mean any of that. I'm not gonna be intimidated by you. I'm not gonna be intimidated by you, bud.
Man, this train is slower than
You hear that,
molasses, am I
suit?
right?
Shinra creed my ass.
It's actually more like, Shinra creed my ass. Did I do that? I can't believe I'm good at that. It's scary.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we have a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with
But I don't think
massive
Cloud's
steel
really
plates
trying to play too hard to
suspended
get. Cloud's
300
actually like
meters
this.
above ground level.
Cloud's
top
actually
which stands
like this.
a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system
Remember,
is
this is where he
sustained by
thinks
the
he's
Mako
Zack, and
reactors,
that Zack
which
was
feed the
arrogant
insatiable
like this.
appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an item.
That's why I prefer, if anything, I prefer any of my followers, even if they watch this on
here
YouTube,
is the train's
watch
route.
the Crisis
As you can
Core
see,
stream
it'll
before
take us
watching
around
this
this
one.
main pillar.
Please do
Look,
that so you don't
we're
get
about halfway
confused.
through it now.
If you could
They've
go
set
into
up
the
a checkpoint
remake
here to scan the
streams
IDs of all
or my
passengers
remake
heading
content
in and
without
out.
watching Crisis Core
Date of birth,
content
residential
online,
status,
you are
criminal
going to be
history.
hella confused
All that and more
with
is
everything I'm
automatically
referencing.
cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it
You're
any
going to be
other
confused
way.
because
Heads up.
most Gen Z has not played Final Fantasy VII
Don't worry.
Media before, so
Our
they don't know
IDs
who
are
Zack
impeccable.
is. So again, go back to watching the Crisis
What'd I tell ya?
Core
Have a little faith.
playthrough before getting into this stream.
Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all
It's like you
well
left
and good,
Nibelheim.
if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
You know it's serious when Vera has to take up the glasses. Well, since they kept Barrett with the sunglasses,
There's only one way
you
it can
know,
go.
and with the blade, with his flat top haircut, they gotta have Vincent Valentine with his leather gloves. They gotta have him with his leather fingerless gloves. No dirge of service look. Just the only thing dirge of service is the hair. But other than that, have with the fingerless leather gloves. You gotta keep this completely 90s.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
You just snitched on
Now get
yourself.
some R&R. You've earned it.
You better make sure no shimmer
Just be
guard
ready
heard
for the
all
next
that.
mission, all right?
See, there was a man right behind you guys.
See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa
Oh my God, you
works.
can see his pores.
Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Yeah, my cat's got the zoomies.
Not long now, honey. That is almost home.
So the Mako reactor, I think he's over by the team.
I've never felt the ground shake like that. I've never seen anything like it.
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is.
No, this is a different guy though. This is not
Goddamn
Poke.
eco-warriors.
But
They're
Poke was on
dumbass
the train.
posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Yeah, but it's called Just saying. You notice there's no grass
okay,
in
buddy?
the slums? I mean, it's good you don't have to cut no grass, but still.
Mako junkie, huh?
There's no grass
Figures.
or plant life in the slums. Barely. Unless you go to Aerith's place. But her place is like close to where there's the open part of the steel plate. Because remember, Sector 6 got destroyed. Again, it'd be nice if we got the mobile game to explain that, because the Cronian weapon is the one
When
who
I
wiped
get back,
out
it's refueling
the
time.
Sector 6 plate.
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
You're never gonna get this. You have to
You're such
watch
a kidder.
the Before Crisis, you had to watch Before Crisis gameplay, because again, it was only on Japanese phones back in 2004. take a look at everything else.
Wait, this
Still
is
got the,
real?
okay, they kept it 90s because that's those big box TVs. Those are those LCDs. I guess I didn't notice it because I can barely see it. With the graphical enhanced stuff that I'm seeing right now, everything looks good.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel.
Welcome back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Do you mind keeping Marlene?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Alright, we'll see how this works. We already know what happens. If you need to know the context of that, besides, you know, Barrett just doesn't like Cloud at this point. It's she's Marlene's an ancient as well, half ancient, so she could sense the soldier DNA in Cloud. And some people think soldiers are scary because they turn crazy. If you play, like I said, watch the Crisis Core playthrough. It puts a lot more understanding to that. But most soldiers go crazy and violent because of the Genova cells. So that's what that is. If you want to know why most people are afraid of Cloud, because the Genova DNA and the eyes, and they're just not really, I would say they're human hybrids because they got alien DNA in them.
What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
So Cloud don't really mean to scare
Daddy
Marlene.
says never talk to strangers.
It's just the fact that, you know, the
That's
green
right, honey, I do say that. What a good
type
girl
of
you are
eyes,
remembering
and,
Daddy's
well,
lessons.
You'll
You
see a
know
little
what else
later
good
on.
girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not
But
tired.
most people that are
I
in the
wanna talk
first
some more,
class
Daddy.
soldiers are usually gonna go crazy.
All right, but just this once.
It even happened to Angel, the most honorable one
what can I
out
get
of all
you?
of them.
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
And if you
Right.
don't know who Angel is, it's the guy who gave Zack the Buster sword.
About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Fun fact, Final Fantasy VII was also created because Sakaguchi mom
Before we get on
passed
to
away,
money,
and he wanted
there's
to
an empty
understand
apartment in a place
what
just down
happens
the
to people
road.
after they
It's
die,
nothing
so
fancy,
he
but
created the concept
I was
of
thinking you
people
could stay there
return
for
to the
now.
planet and become the planet's
The
energy.
landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does.
So Final Fantasy VII special
Follow
for
me then.
a lot more reasons than
How
to just
was it up on the
be an
plate?
iconic
It
game and a
was
cool big sword and
Sorry
you
for
know,
dragging you
Cloud
into
being a
all of this.
badass. It is
It
a
was
lot
wrong of
more
me
that
to put
goes
you in
into
danger
7.
like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job.
It's
Don't worry
the
about
like
me.
the Ocarina of Time for
I'll try not to.
PS. I'm not
happy to
even
help
gonna say
stick
the
it to
full word,
Shimmer.
because it'll activate the camera.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all
Oh
things
wow,
considered.
even
Maybe not enough
I haven't
for
seen
them.
these people in
Good.
there. They've had
You
more
had me
people in
worried.
here.
You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Ooh, they added LEDs in there? Oh damn.
I saw Sector 8 on the news.
Oh, see, that's the only
It was
planet
like
life
a
you're
war
gonna see
zone.
in
The news is
slums.
just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right.
That's a doggo. Can I pet the doggy? Oh. You can look at the doggy, but you can't pet him. Maybe
And
in
here we
Rebirth,
are.
maybe
Good
there's a
old
pet
Stargazer
feature for
Heights.
Red 13.
You're on the second floor.
And Rebirth. Or you get a boost
Room
for petting
201 here is where I
They'll probably
sleep.
do it because Final
Don't
Fantasy
have time for
16
much else, what
came
with
up with
Seventh
dog
Heaven and all.
meta. Dog
Not
meta
even
was
time to
created by Final
decorate.
Fantasy 16 because in order to get boosts in Final Fantasy 16, you get a pet Torgal.
Here's your room. Don't worry.
You did?
Yes? Oh,
No. It's... And this?
that one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Okay. I got a theory. And for anyone who watches this later on, and you go ahead and call me out, but I think Marco is a cloud from a different time. The one you see in the trailer. The one that gets possessed by Genova completely and got put in this timeline by the Arbiters. Because something's going to happen to this cloud, so they have to rehabilitate that cloud. My theory is Marco is a different cloud from a different future. Because Tifa's being weird about introducing
It's a
him
little
to
bare, but
and
should
then the
be enough
fact
to get you
that
through the night.
and the fact that Tifa
If you
told
want anything else,
this
we can
cloud
always
to
get
look
it.
after Marco.
My money. You guys
Then
owe
you
me
see
2,000,
Marco a little
remember?
later on in the game, which you'll
I
see
do.
further.
And we'd love to settle up.
I still
especially
think
since
it's
this was your
possible
first
that
job for us.
Cloud, Marco
That's
is
it?
Cloud.
Sorry,
In fact, I'm gonna do a
we
theory
spent the
video
rest
on that. I'm gonna
preparing for
do
the
a
mission.
whole
That
base
really is
theory
it.
on that.
But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best.
See, that's how it's
See you
supposed to
bright and early at the
be.
bar, then.
Square Enix,
Thanks again for everything.
take notes.
Sleep tight.
All these companies, take notes. Where are the overages? Okay, I'm done with my rant.
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming
It's
in.
Taco Bell. It's most definitely Taco Bell. But no, it's actually Marco. And if you don't know that, Sephiroth can actually take the form of himself through all the clones. So every time Cloud touches the Sephiroth clone, Sephiroth can appear. That's how powerful Sephiroth is.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside!
Sorry, I'm gonna record this for my video. There it goes.
What are you
That's
doing
gonna
to
be for my Marco
This
and
is his
Cloud.
apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Of course, I can't be too realistic. I'll say I would have my clothes completely. Personally, I'd have my clothes completely off and only my underwear on. I'm gonna be honest, it's how I sleep. For winter time, I'll put pajamas on. But in this 104 degrees god awful weather, even with AC, no way. I'm gonna have my gear on. No way. I'm not having this on. Plus, this looks too nice. This is from New and Stylish. This is $114. $114. Back when I had money. It lasts for a long time. It's a Korean company that makes these things. Ain't no way
Well,
I'm
now,
going
you must
under
be
the covers
Cloud.
with that. I ain't gonna do no
Mara,
bedroom
your
activities
landlady.
with this thing on.
So how'd you like the place?
It's too nice.
You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
She knows.
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
I have a theory about her
clear.
too.
Good.
She's Master
now
Zongin's
you best get a
wife.
move on to Seventh Heaven. She's got a head
Because
start on
the
you
fact
and
that
then
she says
some.
that Tifa's like a granddaughter. We never met this character in the original. You know. And Zongin's the one who saved Tifa and put Tifa in Midgard to keep her safe. We don't know what happened. I think he supposedly died. I don't know. We'll see what happens in Rebirth. But that's Master Zongin's wife. That's my theory on that.
Was thinking I might chat up on
Boss is saying they're going to step up their game. If there's anything you require, please do not hesitate to ask.
And if you want to know about Chadley, you know, I'll show you the summon fight, but Chadley was actually AI android created by Hojo. You know. Alval Leviathan.
Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
I feel like this summon should have been the UPC because Leviathan's the deity Wutai. Wutai is the warship Leviathan. That's why it's you order in the original to get Leviathan, you had to actually beat his father. And he just gave you the materia to summon Leviathan. Because that's the deity of Wutai. I thought it was kind of tacky to give you Rama. But I think Leviathan should be better to use.
Let's do this.
Since our people worship Leviathan. Is that it? I'm waiting.
Let's dance, asshole.
Duty calls.
You know what? The Bahamut Final Fantasy VII Remake looks like a Black Skull Dragon. It reminds me too much of Black Skull Dragon. Except it's definitely Black Skull Dragon, all that purple.
Enough of you. Nothing personal.
Well done, Cloud. Another battle awaits. Find me when you're ready. I will be here if you require it. At all times, I am remotely analyzing your combat data and monitoring.
Don't try it.
Guy.
Okay,
Lives
the
over-
map.
There's got a real hard-on for you.
There it is.
Gotta admit, the watch.
That landlady, Marl. She's
Nothing to report.
My husband decided to go to
Just imagine if rich people start.
How's about you?
Give or take.
Take your eyes off it. We won't be getting any more shipments.
Yes, enjoy yourself.
You won't get the best of me.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's... Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
Hello there. You must be that friend of Tifa's I've heard so much about. The mercenary? I've got fingers in a few pies myself. Worked with a lot of businesses. Even Seventh Heaven, on occasion. What I'm saying is, you and me, we're not so different. And certainly not complete strangers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family. You know, an uncle or maybe a distant relative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard you talk too much.
Who's gonna ride?
My sister.
Convenient life is down here. Man.
Everyone's worried they're gonna.
Don't take your eyes off it!
Some creepy dude. All the items you could want straight from the plate. No matter your needs or your budget or...
Hey there.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of it.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud!
Suppose I could take a look.
Yeah, you're supposed to buy some. Let's go buy some material. I don't really need it, but fine. You know what?
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when you're filming next.
All the items you could want straight...
Don't do it.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well,
yeah, exactly. You know,
could
the
try
understanding
being a little nicer.
It's not because you're nice.
Not my
It's
style.
not that.
Our next stop is
He wants to.
Landlady's client.
You.
Just met her.
Then you know
You
what
not
to expect.
understand?
Remember,
It ain't about being nice. You're a pretty girl.
apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche.
This isn't perfect. Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
See, I know about
Hey, Marl.
social dynamics. I ain't
Got
out
some
of touch
filters
all the
for ya.
way.
Tifa, my... Oh, what?
You working?
Be nice.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself.
That I do. Still, better him than you.
Oh,
No
Lord.
charm,
It's the
no
mother
wit,
figure.
big sword,
That
but no
shows off.
skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
Yeah, you will have to.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life.
That you are.
I promise you
You
that's
take care
Zongin's
of
wife.
yourself.
Don't do anything
That's
I
Master
wouldn't
Zongin's
do.
wife. That has to be. Yo, watch. When Rebirth comes here, look, I'll put a
Mara's
wager.
She helped get me set up back in the day.
You.
I had to give
here
100 people
5 years,
subs
give or take.
if I'm wrong.
But
When that
never
time
mind
comes
that.
up, I really
We've
hope
got to
no
get
one
you your
remembers.
money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time anyway. It's gonna be December. It's gonna be during winter.
Hey,
when
if it isn't
Rebirth
Tifa,
comes out.
you here for the filter?
Huh?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right.
Wow.
If you could just
This
settle
guy's
your
such a
bill,
nice guy.
we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Yeah.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our round,
Well,
before we open...
don't really know.
In that case, if you're serious about becoming a merc, it's not what you know, but who you know.
Another lesson for life.
Yep.
How do I start?
That's gonna be, that's gonna be important later on.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the
When he
office.
meets the rest of the party, when he meets Yuffie, Vincent, and
A
Sid.
weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
And Reeve, because Kate Sip is Reeve.
I'll head on.
Huh.
But it's gonna be,
Didn't know you were holding
it's
down.
gonna be coming around all circle when she says it's about who you know.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Is that who Wedge mentioned? That sword's massive. What was he sewing down? If any harm comes to her,
I don't think he
Here's
sells, he
Scrap
fights, he's a
I can
bodyguard.
see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud. Wow, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Did you see Cloud fight?
I'll end this.
It's over.
I mean, the only reason I need to upgrade to Crisis Core is because I don't see no reason.
No more playing this.
The Crisis Core's PS4 version is exactly the same thing as the PS5 version.
You're good at this.
You just get a little
Charging
bit better
in like it was
graphics than the
nothing?
PS5.
Me too.
There's no real discernibility for it. Crisis Core Union. So there's no need to upgrade it.
All right. I think that might.
You won't stay gone.
For the
Of course
remake,
not.
yes,
A win's a
upgrade
win.
it.
True.
Trust
Even
me,
if you don't
it'll
get
do
the
wonders for
even
your
if you get a used copy with no UP DLC, the textures update is worth it, and the 60 frames per second gameplay is absolutely worth it. I really want to get off stream right now, but I'm already hooked. I just wish for personal play I had like a sound bar.
Doesn't look like a merc. That sword's massive. What does he sell again? Merchant? I hear you sell some.
Got your number. Come on,
Like, okay, another change I want to talk about. That part over there is where episode Yuffie starts, number 1. But number 2, in the PS4 version, you don't see that background like that. It's a painting in the PS4 version. But in this version, that's a legit background. You legitly see that. It's an actor itself, because that part is where the episode Yuffie begins at. But yes, it was a painted background before they changed it.
Back already?
Got every last one too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines.
They don't use the
Since you
paintings.
got
Those are
yourself a
actually
new
real
weapon,
actors.
let's
Those
see
are
if we-
actually.
Come on.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the.
Where's
And if
he
you don't
at?
know what I'm talking
Oh,
about and think
should
I'm
be
some
back at
kind
the
of
office
weird
by now.
geek, you know, I do. You know, my bro. You know, Yami no Yugi. He does 3D modeling and all that stuff. I mean, now he does it as a hobby because, well, we can't get nothing off the ground. But he was originally doing my Vincent trailer. Originally, before we had to, you know, kind of pull the plug for a little bit. But he knows all about that stuff. So he taught me the difference. Like over now, that part right there is a painting. Did you see that part right there, right in the middle? After that smoke, that part's a painting. But like over there, those are actually real actors that interact with the scene. There's a difference. If you do 3D modeling or have any friends or someone who does that kind of stuff, or if you have friends that work with Marvel and make Marvel or DC movies, you'll know the difference of stuff. You'll know. I know this is like Chinese to some people, but you'll know the difference. Like, you know, right there's painting. Right over there is all real interactive type. You can't interact with this game because, you know, the linear progression of it. But you know, that's why it was important for me to stream this to show the differences. I really want to test the PS5 out so badly. I mean, there's no point in buying a PS5 without, you know, testing it out. You know.
Cloud, you were the first to get. I have developed new material. I plan to. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you.
That went well. Think of each job as an opportunity.
It's not what you. Not a patient teacher. Oh boy.
But that's why I wanted to play this on stream, because I feel like this is very important. I honestly feel like this is important to test out the PS5's hardware. I want to test it out so badly, so I rented me a used copy. But the minute I get myself on episode, Yuffie DLC, I'll be streaming that this instead. But it's just very important.
Something's wrong.
Like, see the smoke coming out of those fans? You couldn't see that in the PS4 version.
I hope he's okay.
You really cannot see that.
Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
And his voice is done by Sasuke's voice actor, Yuri Longbro. Johnny. See, that would have worked so well if CyberConnect would have stayed working on this, but they pulled themselves out of the project because Square Enix wanted to have this completely in-house, which I understand. And it turned out really good.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm?
But like I said, the purpose of me streaming the remake on the PS5 is to show you the texture differences. I really want to run this PS5 really good. You know.
Come on, let's get a closer.
And what's the best version? You know.
Citizen of Midgar.
Model citizens don't steal blasting agent.
So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the...
And there's Crispin Freeman's voice actor. Which, I'm gonna be honest, since they had to replace Steve Blum for Vincent Valentine, I want them to have Crispin Freeman's voice actor. He's done Itachi and Alucard from Hellsing. Perfect, deep voice. I'm gonna try to give it a whirl.
I swear, all he had to do was keep
I
his
should have
mouth
stopped Hojo from hurting Lucretia.
Anyway, you
Sorry,
distract
it's
the
my
officers and
Crispin
I'll
Freeman
figure something out.
voice trial. I'm not a very good a voice actor. But I think Crispin Freeman should play Vincent. He's already put in the remake. Why not make him
Let him go.
voice Vincent?
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow,
What the hell you think you're doing?
That's that. It's over.
But that deep, gravelly voice, that definitely Crispin Freeman's forte. You have to have him play the new Vincent.
What now?
Since they replaced all the voice actors because it was a workers' union thing that went on. Because even Square Enix, that's why I'm kind of on the fence with how Square Enix is. They weren't gonna pay fairly to the original voice actors, so they had to replace all the voice actors with new people.
I swear!
Are you sure about this?
But at least they had a good spirit about it, because I met Cloud's original voice actor. I met
know, but
Steve Burton at Planet
it's
Comic-Con last year. And he's like, I hope people still enjoy the remake, even though we're not in it. You know?
no more.
You know? Because some guy at Planet Comic-Con had the audacity how do you guys feel about not being in the remake? Everyone in the room, in the panel room, was... We thought we were trying to give the benefit of the doubt, okay? We thought maybe the dude was on the spectrum or something. We want to make it look like he just did not say that. But for con etiquette, if you know a voice actors got replaced and changed by somebody else, don't bring the new project up to them. It sounds like a diss. But we just try to give it the benefit of the doubt, and at least Cloud's voice actor, Steve Burton, was chill. Was like, you know what? I hope you still like it. He was chill about it. But it's just there's just some stuff that needs to be said about certain things, and that is one of them. Please do not do that. Please do not, go to cons and ask the voice actors that about the new ones that replaced them for that project. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
Cloud.
I wish I could
You're
have caught it on
scaring
film,
me.
but they won't allow you to record everything.
We need to go before they wake up.
And, Cloud was about to kill Johnny, if you wanted to know. And that's the Genova cells. Why Marlene's afraid of Soldier.
I'm more
That's
worried
why.
about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
It's them Genova cells.
How?
I suppose it's... Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember.
Yeah, the Mako eyes
So,
and teeth.
what do you want to do
notices
now?
it.
Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle...
But yeah, you can't blame Cloud. That's actually the Genova DNA. The Genova DNA does this. Here, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I don't got the additional episode. Yeah, we'll do 5. 5 would be the slot. Even though I'm game sharing this, I shouldn't be saying it. Look! Purchase. Redeem voucher code. Hey, for PlayStation Premium, you get that free! All it is $100 a month. No, sorry, not a month. Sorry, a year. Sorry, a year. $100 a year. Still too much, even for a year. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool. You get to play the classic games, and you get to play, have some PS4 games already in the making. But still, it's just one of those things.
Same as you.
Could use a little something.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah. Hey. Do you... I see. In that case...
I'm good. I've already done all this stuff in the original. I mean, I might make this in episodes, I might not. Again, I'm inconsistent with my streaming. I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
Did you have
I'm only
fun?
doing this to compare
Lots of fun.
the difference between the PS4 version and the PS5
now?
version.
Then the plan is...
Marlene.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
I wonder if they make those in real life. I want a Cosmo Candy in real life. I'm not an alcoholic at all, at all, but I don't really drink alcohol that much, except for social gatherings. But you know, because I'm trying to be clean, but I do want to try Cosmo Candy.
Most people would say something sweet right about now.
Oh, I'm sure they would. You don't need to be drunk to say something sweet to Tifa.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
And Cloud, I'm sorry, Cloud is built different. Cloud is built different, bud. He ain't gonna be like everybody else. All the other dudes, yeah, they won't be thirsting. They're on that low vibration lifestyle, bud. Just being real.
I gotta go.
I ain't gonna lie though. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was on that low vibration stuff, so I can't say much.
Enjoy.
You have to catch yourself when you're thinking on low vibration things. Ooh, that wood is so nice looking in this version.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum.
Could still kill some time.
Yeah, I have to do the darts. I think I'll just do stream 2 chapters a day and see how far I get. But I was only streaming this to show the difference. Yeah. PS5 controllers are clunky. Otherwise, I usually get that perfect every time. Yeah. Not even a good throw. There it is. Wow, 2 perfects. Next round. Ah!
Maybe just chill a bit.
I also would like to have some 7 Heaven pizza. They need to have a Final Fantasy VII cookbook. They need to have a Final Fantasy VII cookbook. They don't have it. Actually, let me look at the food. I know I'm not invited, but... Oh, wow. stamped chips.
Damn, Biggs.
I'm guessing there's
Slow
some like
down.
cheese fries or something like that.
Keep
It
it
looks
tight.
good.
Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
More reason to live it up now.
Yep.
Yeah, those are
Best
some
way to
cheese
clear your head
fries.
so you can focus when it counts.
It's been
Definitely
too
not on the
long since we
PS4
did this.
version.
Not since we went on that all-night bender after HQ gave us the boot.
They did not give us the boot.
It was an amicable separation.
What's up with
Word is
them?
he lives in this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find him soon enough.
I actually wanted to cosplay this
Hey, brother.
cornmeal
You
thug.
from around the way?
Back when
I
I
guess.
had the
No big man
undercut
with a big gun
and the
strapped to his
man
right
bun.
arm?
Of course, I had to get
Where'd he
myself
set
in
up
shape,
shop
but
somewhere
actually,
in the neighborhood?
I would actually cosplay this cornmeal
Clever.
thug.
Smell an opportunity to make some scratch to you.
500.
200.
See, there's the 90s leather gloves, the fingerless
Whatever,
gloves.
man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
But yeah, if I get myself in shape, I actually want to do that cosplay. I have the boots and pants already.
Got something to say?
I just need
You
to have
looking
a
at me?
leather with that imprint, with the chocobo print right there.
Move it! I said move.
And if I grow in a good enough beard,
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. All right?
Don't overdo it.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest. After you, brother. And don't worry, I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
red flag. I wish I had a red flag to just throw out there. Just pretend I'm throwing a red flag.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my
Yeah,
time.
I'm gonna actually change the name of the
Shinra's time,
stream
you
though,
mean?
because it's really just a comparison to the PS4 version.
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
Alright.
No more running nights. It's over.
Get rid of the other guys first. Girls, stop fighting.
Here we go. Enough. Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
Let me walk away. Please. It's getting dark.
So if they weren't Shinra, then... not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
All the items you could...
My husband decided to go to the station.
So they blew up a reactor so they could
Here we go.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
You know the sad part about Cloud's apartment is in the real world, that's what some people are paying $1,200 for a month to live in an apartment that's small. That's fucked up.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the
Yeah,
others,
you're paying
though.
for one room,
It's a personal
one
matter.
bathroom,
Something I
sink
need to
inside
sort
the
out
bedroom
tonight.
for that much.
Tonight?
Not even a 2-bedroom. If it was a 2-bedroom, okay. I understand that. But for a
Tonight,
1-bedroom.
You and me together.
I'm
I want you
talking
to
about
come
in
with me
America.
to the Sector 7
In other
flight.
places, it's a lot better.
I'll give you the details on the way.
It's sad.
That's fine by me. But don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Yeah, let me skip this because I want to save
No,
right
we'll be back
here.
before morning.
And quits, and I'm gonna save and cut the stream. I have to go to the bathroom pretty badly. But yeah, I'm gonna call this the comparison. Chapter
In case you were
1
planning on
comparison.
traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
I want to stop at a cool looking. Okay. There it goes. May the crystal blue bless you.